love lives here.
So today we are playing Twister with the Divine, or we're playing with the Divine. We're having a good time. We're having fun with the Divine. How does this sound to you? Yeah? All right. So I have a question for you. What childhood games did you used to love to play? Candyland. What else? Chutes and Ladders. What else? Battleship. Hide and Seek. Chinese checkers. Mousetrap. Chess. Mastermind. Jacks. All right. Wow. Great. Fun stuff, right? How many of you played Twister as a kid? Yeah? Or you know of Twister? Or as an adult? All right, playing Twister as an adult, that works too, right? Okay. Works all the way through, right? So the whole idea behind Twister, right, is that you spin the little spinner and then you place your right hand on whatever it said, and then your left foot or whatever the spinner, and you place them on the little colored dots, just like the kids there are playing Twister in the picture there, yeah? Yeah. Do we ever stop playing Twister, though? You know, do we really ever stop playing Twister? Because, sometimes life, it feels like we're playing Twister with life, not just Twister with the Divine, but that we're playing Twister with the world, would you say? Maybe kind of playing Twister with the world. That, all right, Let me get. There we go. I don't trust that down there. I just don't trust myself down here. No. All right. So, playing Twister with life, or playing Twister with the news, kind of playing Twister with whatever's going on in the world today, right? So, Putin, right foot. All right. COVID, left hand. Texas and Florida, left foot. Taxes, right hand. Your nose in somebody else's business. Right? And so what's the whole premise of Twister? It's not to fall. It's to maintain your balance while you're shifting and twisting and contorting. And hold it so that you don't fall, so that you don't lose your balance. And then more things come, and it's like right elbow, childhood trauma. Let hold on to that. And then mortgage payment, right hip, right? And so we keep trying to maintain this balance. We keep trying to maintain what we're doing here, and our nose is still in somebody else's business. But then what happens? What's the idea? We're supposed to maintain our balance, but eventually somebody falls, right? And somebody loses their balance and collapses on the ground. And everybody ends up in laughter when you're playing the Twister game. It's all about laughter and how twisted and contorted and intertwined and messed up and you can make with each other, and having fun on this mat of colors and playing. But life doesn't feel so fun when we're like this, does it? Because now we're trying to hold on. We're trying to balance. We're trying to keep it together. Oh no, I might fall. What if I fall? What if I fall? What's the mat? The mat is spirit. What is life itself? Spirit itself. So Ernest Holmes says that God sings all the songs, God dances all the dances, God creates all the art, paints all the pictures, writes all the books, and plays all the games. So when we have a solid foundation, we recognize our oneness with the one, when we recognize that spirit is all that there is, that the divine is all that there is, and we come into realization of that, then we're here in our twisted self. And we recognize that there is spirit within that is moving us, that is guiding us, that is directing us, that when we tap into that inner wisdom, tap into that inner knowing, tap into that love that we are, tap into the spirit that we are, when we remember who we truly are, then we can begin to listen to the intuition as things are kind of feeling twisted in life. We begin to listen to that intuition, to the still small voice, to the truth of love, of life, of light. We can begin our spiritual practices. And in so doing, what we're doing is we're now engaging in playing twister with the divine. We're playing twister with spirit. We're playing twister with the inner wisdom. We're playing twister with the inner life, the inner light, the inner love. And that is guiding and directing. So when we do that, what I invite you now to do is shout it out loud. Shout out some of the qualities of the divine and spiritual practices. Just shout them out. Peace, joy, trust. What else? What else? Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Wow. Keep going. Keep going. I can't hear you. Keep going. Balance, love, compassion, joy, equanimity. What happens when we play twister with the divine is the divine is actually untwisting us. The divine is actually unwinding our wound upness. The divine is actually joy. It's actually freedom. It's actually balance. And so there is a greater freedom of expression. There's a greater freedom of movement. There's a lightness of being. There's a joyful and a joyousness of being when we're playing with the divine, when we are engaging in the divine in a freer, more exciting, more joyous ways. Then we too experience greater freedom. We experience greater joy, yes? So as we're experiencing this, we're coming into greater alignment with the true nature of who we are. Spirit created us with abundant and infinite and overflowing joy, with overflowing balance, with overflowing equanimity, with overflowing creativity. And we can get ourselves caught. But we can also get ourselves free and joyful by engaging with spirit, by allowing spirit to move us, by listening and feeling the freedom within, by play, through creativity. So what are some of the things that you really love to do to play? Chase squirrels. Thank you, Amber. Dance, frisbee, piano, sing, cards, travel, garden, wine tasting. Hello. Eat, pet your cat, play with the dog, right? These are all expressions. These are all opportunities to engage with and to engage in play with the divine. Sometimes we take ourselves so seriously. Our spiritual practice, I'm going to pray now. I'm going to meditate now. Right? We take our spiritual practice so seriously. Oh, we got to think. Oh, we got to be serious about this. This is serious stuff because we're talking about spirit here. It's got to be serious. There's that old joke, tell God your plans and God laughs, right? God has a sense of humor, right? So if we approach these things with curiosity, we can approach them with play. We engage in our fun activities, in our playful activities, then what we're really engaging in is we're engaging in a fuller, greater, wholer, more creative, more joyful aspect of the divine. And we're playing with and creating and being in the creative energy and flow of freedom, of our own creativity, of our own joy, of our own freedom. Yeah. How fun is that? And the more we do that, the universe then conspires. The universe then is dancing this little dance with us, right? Something comes along and the universe goes, cha-cha, baby, right? Putin comes along, it's like, let's do the bump, right? Texas or Florida come along and perhaps it's a little boot scoot, which I can't do in these shoes here, right? Perhaps it's a little boot scoot. But there's that opportunity to not stay in the stuckness, to recognize it for what it is, to recognize these challenges for what they are, but to bring a lighter self, a lighter side by dancing if you want to. Stop in the name of love, right? Do a little doo-wop, right? A little background music, a little backup dancing. Kickball change if you need to, right? Kickball change it in the next week if you need to. But it allows us to have a little bit more freedom, a little bit more lightness, and then we can go back to whatever it is that may be troubling us. It's not that these issues aren't serious. It's not that the things that were happening in life aren't serious, that we shouldn't take them seriously and that we shouldn't be concerned or that we shouldn't be moving forward and trying to effect change as we can. But it's really hard to effect change when we're stuck. We can't really do much. We can't really move because we're trying to maintain balance. We're trying to maintain this. Where what we recognize is that Spirit is moving us, Spirit is flowing through us. And as we allow ourselves to move with Spirit, then we allow ourselves to engage with these things in a different way, that we have more opportunity for creativity, so that when the child is annoying you beyond, that you can take a step back and you can pause. It's like, all right, give me a 30-second dance break. All right, dance, 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 dance. Okay, beloved, I see you. I hear you're having a hard day. How can I be present with you today? Rather than getting caught up in the difficulty or getting caught up in the challenge, we have the opportunity through play, through creativity, to create a little bit more spaciousness in our lives, to create a little bit more spaciousness in that moment, so that we're not doing this and going, God is all there is. It's all good. It's all fine. God is all there is. God is all there is. God is all there is. It's all good. There's a higher purpose for this. God is all there is. Right? That we're staying in toxic positivity. All right. I'll just think about it. Right? When we play with God, when we play with the divine, when we engage and play with one another and with life and with the animals and the children and the flowers and the trees, Amber, and anything else that we engage in life with, that we engage and play with, that frees up some space, that frees up some energy, gets the energy moving so that we're no longer stuck. It gets that positive, joyful, creative energy moving, that we can then go, yes, all right. I can bring this here. I can know the truth of this here. I can know joy here in the midst of chaos or in the midst of pain. There's the possibility for joy, and I can remember that, and I can touchstone that. I can touch upon that, and then I can show up differently. I can show up more creatively. I can show up with a different idea. I can show up with a different possibility. With a different possibility. With more fun, perhaps. Perhaps it's not fun. But we show up with the presence of the one, with the presence of love, with the presence of joy, with the presence of life. So this week, your transformation tool for this week is to allow for more play, So the first thing you can do is you can find one of your toys, your childhood toys, your childhood games, or a game that you enjoy playing now, and engage in play, whether it be playing a game or something else, knitting, whatever have you, that allows for some spaciousness, allows for some creativity, allows for your enjoyment, allows you to have fun. Can we have fun? Yeah? All right, so I invite you to allow yourself to have fun, allow yourself to experience joy this week. And then something that I've found recently is this fun little button. It's called 30-second dance party. It was shared with me by our beloved friend, Reverend Leslie Goodwin. Yes. And so the 30-second dance party is a button, which is always fun, right? Just buttons are fun. Oh, that's just a button. Right? So buttons are fun. And then it plays 30 seconds of techno dance music that can interrupt our day and shift our spirits. So whether it's something going on, it's like, all right, I'm going to twist, right? Or I'm going to Macarena, whatever it is. I invite you to use the 30-second dance break. Find your favorite dance song, whatever your favorite dance song is. Find that and use that on a daily basis. Use that on a regular basis this week to shift the energy, to move the energy. And if you really want to,
30-second dance party.
right? It's as though you're at the club in the 90s, or you're out at Coachella, whatever. You got 30 seconds worth. 30 seconds isn't that long. You think it's long, but it's not long. There it goes. Feel how the energy just shifts real quickly? Boom, just like that. This sits on my office desk at home. I get an email. I was like, oh, 30-second dance party time. Right? So it's a way of engaging, a way of having more fun, a way of shifting the energy and shifting the spirit. And so now I can go back to what I'm working on. I can go back to what I'm doing clearer, with a clear mind, a clear heart, a clear spirit. I was like, all right, let me refocus here. And it's about play. It's about engaging in the fun. It's about engaging in the creativity in a new way. So this week, find a game to play, somebody to play it with. You have your own little dance party. You can also get this on Amazon if you want to, whatever. But I invite you to play. This whole month we're going to be playing. And when those things come on the news, remember play. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Macarena. Right? It'll be there when you come back. If you want to engage in it in a different way, it'll still be there. All right, so let's breathe for a moment. Shake, 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 shake. Make a funny noise if you want to. Blah, 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 blah. Right? All right. Let's go into affirmative treatment together, affirmative prayer together. I invite our practitioners and core council members to please stand and surround the sanctuary as we do. As we take this playful energy, we take this play into prayer. That it doesn't have to be serious either. It can be fun. It can be playful. So here we go. All right, so I know that there is just one power, one presence, one life, one love, and it is calling Red Rover, St. Jeffrey right over. And I already am there because I already am it. I already know that I am one with the one. I am one with spirit. I am one with life because there is only this one life, this one power, this one presence, this one universal intelligence, this one divine loving wisdom that knows all, sees all, is all, through all, as all. And I recognize it today as play. I recognize it today as joy. I recognize it today as balance, as harmony, as love. And as I know that this is the truth of spirit, I know that this is the truth of me, that right where I am, joy is. I am living. I am the embodiment of joy. I am the embodiment of balance. I am the embodiment of creativity, of harmony, of equanimity. And so I remember that I am already it, that I am inseparable from it, that this is my very nature. And as I know that this is true of me, I know that this is true of all of life, of all of creation, that each one of us is a playful, divine expression of the one life, playing and having a great time as itself in this form, here and now. And so I speak my word here for this beloved community, for everyone within the sound of my voice ever, that right where we are, joy is. Right where we are, the power and the presence of love is. Creativity is. Harmony is. It already is. For joy is the infallible expression of the presence of God. It is amazing. And so we embrace this joy here and now. We embrace this play. We embrace this love. We embrace this laughter. We embrace this lightness of being, because we are light itself. So we embrace our lightness. We embrace a great time. And I know that as we encounter things, anything in the world that may look unlike joy, unlike play, that simply falls back into the nothingness from which it came, because we bring our joy-filled, we bring our joyful selves to it. We bring our love to it. And standing in the presence of love, standing in the presence of joy, standing in the presence of peace, anything unlike that must simply fall away. It simply cannot stand. It simply cannot continue. Oh, and so how good it is to feel this love, feel this energy, feel this expression of joy moving through me right now, moving through this room, moving through this community, expressing out into the world as this community of beloveds. I simply give thanks for all of it, and I let it be, releasing it into the law now, knowing that it is multiplied. I let it be, and so it is.
Love.